What's happening, everybody? Yep, at it again, y'all. So, I'm about to reload some nines, cause yeah, we need them. We need them, y'all. Anyway, so I'm gonna be doing my load development for this set of nines right here. I do have some already right here for some hollow points. These are some round nose right here, as you can see. Which one is it? These are mine, and those are my ribs. Different load for each tray. This is load development for her, and those are my load developments. Okay, and also ended up using different powders and stuff. I forgot which one is which. They all look alike, but I'm really digging these hollow points. I know probably from right here, it doesn't look like these are hollow points, but those are hollow points, man. Really digging them. And I really like these too. Yeah. Look real nice, y'all. And so let's get back to this one right here. I still have to set some primers in here that have been sized and deprimed and cleaned and all that. But we have a situation here. My primer bottle is full to the tube, as y'all see. Yeah, we've been busy, y'all. Didn't really record a whole bunch of load development, at least not for, public view. You know what I mean? But we do have some load development videos, and on this load development, I will be using this CFE pistol. I heard a lot of great things about this powder, and just want to check it out. And of course, we already have it in our sour cream bin, and those are the freedom seats we'll be using. Yep, round nose. All right. Those are by X-Treme bullets, by the way. Okay. This is a 124 grain load development for me. I believe all of these are too. Okay, maybe not these and not those. And those round nose. But these are also 124s. And these, by the way, are also hollow points. Let me help y'all out. Boom, that's a lot better. Why I ain't do that earlier? Why y'all ain't helping me out, man? Golly, man. It's tough. There it is, but alright, let's go ahead and set some primers down on these. It's 50 in this tray, and I have 50 more down at the bottom. So, doing a total of 100 should go by fast since we're using a progressive press. And let's get on with the show, y'all. Let's get on with the show. All right. Pull this die out. We'll go ahead and set some primers in. We are using Winchester small pistol primers. Taking about buying one of those case feeders for this press, but I don't believe I want the big container thing that Hornady has for sale or is selling. Uh-oh. It failed to feed right here. There we go. It's on there now. That'll happen sometimes. But like I was saying, I don't want the big bucket that Hornady has. It looks cool and everything. It holds a lot of brass, that's for sure. I just don't believe it's for me. I got too much lube on there. I'm pulling it. So I'm gonna be doing some research on finding a different case feeder. I'm pretty sure they make different kinds, or somebody at least making something. So this is putting primers down, y'all. And for those that don't know, those are the primers right here. Going in there. There it is. We will be doing a primer check also after we finish installing the primers on all this brass. I know somebody out there saying I'm pretty much using the progressive press as a single station. You might just be right. I'm glad you're figuring it out. Whoever you are, pretty smart, man. But I'm doing it like this because of simple fact. I'm shooting for consistency. And although you do not have to trim your brass, all of this brass here are the same length. Again, I'm going for consistency. For those that been reloading for a while, or the pro reloaders, I know they understand that you do not have to trim these 9mm. It's just too much work for it. But going for that consistency. But going for that consistency is always good. And great. Always comes out or turns out with a good outcome. And we're almost done. Just now realized my hand is in the way there, y'all. right, we're done. Let's check them out. Set them on the tray. All right, y'all. I had a little situation here. One of my primers didn't feed. Got one brass left over, and I was looking for the primer, and finally came out of this tube. And if y'all can see right there, it's upside down. It's a good thing that it did not install into the, still all right. It's a good thing it did not install into the bottom of the case, but that's just part of reloading. I mean, it doesn't matter which progressive press you have, you will run into issues. Now, I'm not going to say no names, you know what I'm saying? But whether it's the red one, the blue one, the green one, the black one, you'll have some issues. But that's part of reloading. That's why you need to be thorough, and you need to inspect and be sure to check what's happening, or at least have some kind of clue what's going on with your press. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's go ahead and seat that on there, and boom, there it is, y'all. Looking good. All right, let's get on the bench. All right, everyone. So we're back on the bench, and as y'all see, I already have some of the brass on the tray. Let me turn this on real quick. All right, and I have my brass facing down with the primers up. Yes, I'm about to put powder in these, but this is my low development. This is how I process my brass, okay, or my cartridges. Okay, y'all see them all upside down. And the reason I do this is because I do a safety check, or a safety inspection on all my cartridges. I want to make sure all the primers are seated properly. Now, I've gotten used to inspecting my primers visually and by touch. And for those that know, yeah, it's like Braille, but it's pretty simple. And I just grab some more glass and fill the tray. And as I'm filling, and as I'm straightening them out, I'm filling. And that's basically our quality check. If they feel they're protruding a little bit too much or too high, they're going straight back to the press. It's just that simple, y'all. It's that simple. You do not want your primers sticking out or sticking up. Yeah, it's dangerous to have your primer sticking up, man. Especially on a pistol. Alright, I'm gonna finish this up And we'll get started with putting powder in, all right? I'll cut y'all back on. All right, y'all. So before we can get started with loading up these cartridges, we have to empty out our primer bottle. And that's pretty much all you gotta do. And there it is, y'all. Boy. All right, everybody. So we'll go ahead and start. And by the way, this is my process that I reload. All right. So for all you haters out there, you know, mind your business. Mind your business. We'll be doing 5 grams. We'll be doing 5 grains of this CFE pistol. Just like that, y'all. And for those that's actually wondering why I'm not just flipping the brass over like that and, you know, sticking my funnel on there, on these edges, you actually have this little, I don't know what to call that, little mold to hold this pocket. And with that mold being right there, my funnel won't go all the way down, and I end up making a mess and wasting my powder, and it's not for me, y'all. And also, like I've mentioned before, there it is right there. Like I've mentioned before, I'm loading for consistency. Now, whether I'm actually getting the proper consistency, you know, or the wanted, there you go, the wanted consistency that I'm looking for, or not, you know, this is how I'm doing it. It's what it is, y'all. It's what it is. I don't have any fancy chronograph or anything like that yet, but this is safety for me and consistency. More of consistency. Well, more of safety and consistency. And I've also thought about investing on a powder trickler. Just haven't had a chance to really research or look into which one I'd prefer. You know, but I ain't in no big rush for it. Again, I enjoy doing what I'm doing, man. This is therapeutic for me. So I do it. I'm gonna stop yapping though. I don't really like to talk too much. Just want to stay focused. But at the same time, I am trying to help the new reloaders out there that want to get into this. It's well worth it in the long run. I do have a powder measure or a powder metering bottle for my press. Again, I'm doing everything by hand for consistency. I know these are just 9mm uh, cartridges. But it's my 9mm cartridges, you know. So this is how I'm doing it. It's just that simple, y'all. And if I'm being anal about how I'm doing it, hey, I'm going for consistency. That's all I gotta say about it. Now we do have some of the videos that we dropped. We did end up using some of the reloads, or some of the first reloads that we did for a 9mm, and they turned out pretty swell. I can't even make it up. It's in the video. So whenever y'all see us shooting for one of these, yep, there it is. Those are our reloads. Like I said, they did turn out pretty swell. And my rib really enjoyed it. So, making her own rounds, and of course I'm making mine. It's interesting how one can learn so much more about firearm safety, reloading. And not just that, you know, I guess to simplify for those that don't know about reloading, it's like having a car, okay? You done spent all your money, you done worked so hard and bought this dream car of yours, or this dream toy, or you know, work vehicle, whatever you wanna consider it to be. And with all the increase of gas prices, you're still taking your vehicle to go get tuned up by all these fancy places. Not dropping no names, man. Y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. And it's cool. I'm not knocking that. I mean, that's the smartest thing to do, especially if you don't know what you're doing or if you're just really busy or you just have all the money in the world to do so. Well, my firearm is like my car. My firearm is like my garden. I want to know way more than what comes with the sales paper. Let's just put it like that. Okay. I want to make sure I take good care of it. I want to make sure it's safe for me. It's nothing wrong with trusting people or, trusting others. It's wonderful. But this is just, like I said, my therapy. There's nothing wrong with factory ammo. When we first got the pistols, we ran factory ammo. And if I need some quick ammo, guess what? I'll probably go buy some factory ammo. I can see how much powder is actually going inside this brass. It's not even halfway full, y'all. Alright. Alright, everybody. This is actually the next day. We had to stop last night. And so this is the following day. We went on and seeded the first 50, and now we're doing the second set of 50, alright? So we'll proceed doing the same thing. Let's get this clock right first. There we go. Yeah, I had a few mishaps on that first set, I believe I was just too exhausted after being in that heat for most of the day. I started dropping the brass, but it's all good, y'all. The weather is kind of messed up over here. It's, man, believe it or not, we're actually having we're in the midst of a thunderstorm. It's crazy out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and I'll click y'all back on whenever I'm done with it, alright? So just stay tuned. Before you know it, I'll be through here in a jiffy. And all of this right here will be where it needs to be in a snap. Alright everybody, so there it is. This is our load development for our 9mm. These are the XTP hollow points and the X-Treme bullets hollow point, and these are these also are the X-Treme. Alright, so keep you posted, let you know how they turn out. Well, y'all, let's see, cause y'all know how we do it. We're gonna bring y'all to the range with us, and we apologize if some of the footage is blurry. It just gets like that sometimes due to the camera, and plus don't really want to give out somebody else's, targets. That's part of the reason why it's blurred out like that, Anyway, with all that being said, y'all, this is our 9mm load development. Man, I really hope this thing works out. 300 rounds, y'all. For those that's new, that's just getting into reloading, don't get intimidated. When it comes to this 9mm, you don't really have to trim it that much. It'll be good if you want to be consistent to at least measure the length of the case, just so at least you know how long the case is. Some brass is shorter than the other, so be mindful of that, and just take your time when you dealing with your powder. Always practice safety first. Wear gloves and goggles, man. It's worth it. If you got a face mask, do that too. You'll never be, too safe or too careful. Don't mind me for what I'm doing, But that's just my key points. being real. And don't give up. Like I said, be careful. If you're really, really, not knowing of what you're doing, get a reloading book. Reach out to people. Reach out to me. That's what you feel like. And we could talk, we could chop it up and see what's up. I'll help you with what I can. And for those that's wondering and that's so highly concerned about what exactly are my low developments, well, you got other guys out there with their own channels claim or say they actually putting out their true low development, and that's their truth. I'm not like that. Y'all, straight up, if y'all are looking for that, go to their channel. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. It don't make me no difference. This is our channel, and this is how we doing things. This is our load development. I know what I'm doing as far as with my load, and try to enlighten new reloaders. This is pretty handy. It's not for everybody though. It's not for everybody. So these 300 rounds, I could probably go through them by myself alone, a couple of hours at least. But yeah, I just want to try to help these new reloaders out. Same thing that the other reloaders basically develop their channel. I'm just not the one to give out my low development, because if somebody tries it, it might not work for them, So, to each his own. Get a reloading book, get reloading manual, data, whatever. I'm just trying to be for real with y'all, man, because this ain't no joke. Alright, this is serious business. So I just want everybody to be safe and be careful. And we'll let you know how this thing go. Well, like I said, you will find out, because we're gonna have the video out for you. But until then, don't get discouraged if you're new to this. All the pro reloaders, we really appreciate your support and your patience and allowing us to grow with y'all. We do pay attention and we listen to the best of our ability to how y'all do things, and hats off to y'all. Y'all paved the way for us new reloaders. And it's 2022. I mean, some of you guys been doing this 30, 50, 60 years. Man, hats off to y'all, man. And don't stop, because if it wasn't for y'all, I probably won't be getting into it. You know what I mean? I met a few good people in person. I mean, a lot of people that's in reloading seems to be very, very humble and very knowledgeable. Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. Hats off to y'all, just giving y'all flowers. Know what I mean? Enough of that. Enough about all this though. So remember, you can fix it too. And on that note, yeah, y'all see it, man. Y'all see it. Till next time.